It's quilting time. Hey guys, Sophia here, my great challenge. Got my tea ready and it's Sunday afternoon. We are doing block number 2, possibly number 3 if I have time, in the Sweet Dreams Mystery Quilt from Pat Sloan. All the links are down below. For those of you who do not know what this is about, Pat Sloan has a free quilt mystery going on, challenge, from January to June. Every Wednesday she will issue a free instructions on how to do one block, and we don't know how they go together, how you place them, all of that. And then at the end, once we have all 18 blocks plus some, because there's still border and other stuff that needs to be done, she'll tell you how to assemble them, and you'll have a full quilt that is a twin size, 60 by 60.5 by 72, I believe. And it's a mystery, so every week is a new one. Unfortunately for me, I'm behind. I did 1 block so far. I'm about to do block number 2, and that one is called Boston Cream Pie. It's this one right here. It's a 9.5 by 9.5 unfinished block. I'm sorry about my furnace. And the last one I did was this one, Brownies Love. I did it in orange. This block I'm doing in purple. So let's get started. Again, all the instructions on how to get the blocks are down below. I am not giving you the dimensions. You have to print your own instructions. Let me get started and picking colors. So as I mentioned earlier, this one is going to be purple, and you need 4 colors. You need a dark purple, a medium dark, a kind of light medium, and a light. We are not using the background, this one. We're not using the background for this one. So let me get going and start cutting. So here we go. This is what we got. We got in the dark one we have 4 square. In the medium to dark we have 4 large square. In the light medium type fabric we have 4 squares. And in the light fabric we had 1 large and 8 small ones. So what are we going to do with all those squares? Well, we're going to make what's called a half square triangle. And with the flying geese, these are the basics of quilting. So you take 2 squares of the same and you put them right side to right side like this. So they are right side to right side. Okay, make sure you get them really aligned, and right at the center from one corner to the other you mark a straight line. Seems similar to what we did with the flying geese, but the only difference here is that you keep the line in the middle and you're going to sew here and here at 1/4 of an inch, here and here, and then you use the line in the middle to cut. And what it's going to give you is basically a new square that is going to be half of one fabric, half of the other. So let me mark all of them. And if you are concerned they're going to shift, one easy way to prevent that is just to pin them like this. So again, we're not sewing on the line, we are a 1/4 of an inch away from it. So what I like to do is do all of them first on one side, and then I flip them. So basically this is what it looks like. Alright, so you have the line right in the middle with 2 lines of stitches on either side at a 1/4 of an inch, and what you want to do is cut right where the line is. And that gives you a half square triangle, but we need to trim them. So let me cut all of those and then I'll show you how we trim them. They have to be 2 by 2s. So this is a half square triangle, but you need to trim it to 2 by 2. The best thing you can do is get one of those. This is called a tucker trimmer. Let me show you how that works. You find your square 2 by 2, right? And you see how there's a diagonal right here? You're going to place this diagonal straight on your diagonal right here, okay? And it's going to tell you where 2 is. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this because that's an excess. Cutting this because that's excess, and I'm going to flip it the other way, but now I know that I'm exactly on 2, right? So I'm going this way, I'm putting these edges exactly on 2, and I'm cutting whatever I have that's an excess, and I have a perfect 2 by 2 half square triangle. And we have 8 of those, so I got to trim all 8. Same thing, I go on the diagonal. I'm cutting off excess on one side, don't need that. Flip it, go exactly on 2, follow the diagonal, and cut off the excess. Perfect 2 by 2 half square triangle. So I have 8 of those now, okay? So I'm going to put one here, then we're taking the light fabric and we're going to create a new square. It's going to look like this. So same thing, we're going row by row. You can either do this row first and then this row, or you can do this row first and then this row. So same thing, let's do it this way. Right side to right side, 1/4 of an inch. Right side to right side, 1/4 of an inch. Press towards the dark side, and then this row goes on top of this one, 1/4 of an inch. So you end up with 4 like this. Alright, so let's place them, but they have to be a specific way. With 2 going down this way, these 2 going down that way, these 2 going, wait a minute, this way, and then these 2 go this way. So you see it makes kind of like a diamond pattern. Alright, so how do you assemble the whole thing? We have a bunch of squares that are left over here. This is the center one, goes right here. And we have one here, one here, one here, and one here. So we do the same thing, row by row. We do this row first, 1/4 of an inch, this one 1/4 of an inch, and then this one to this one, like this, 1/4 of an inch, and then do the 3rd row. Once you have 3 bands, this band goes to this one, and then this band goes to the middle one, and you have a full square. Let's get going. This was an easy block. Here we go, block number 2, Boston cream pie. Pretty good on the seams. This one is a little, I mean tiny off, but otherwise all the other ones are good. And I like it. So now we have 2 blocks. We have Brownie Love and Boston cream pie. Now remember, we don't know if they're going to be next to each other. Like this, they could be in totally different place on the quilt. So that would be it for today. So that's the block. We got 2. Again, we have Brownie Love and Boston cream pie. The next one is Angel Food Cake. I think I'm not gonna do it today. I'm okay with being behind by 3 weeks. I'm gonna take a picture of it and upload it on her website. Listen, if you want to learn to quilt, Pat Sloan is great because she will give you all of the techniques that you need. So remember last week we did flying geeses, which is the points that you see here, and today we did half square triangles. And if you master those 2, you're gonna be all right, because most quilts are going to use those 2 methods. Remember to square them. They need to be 9.5 by 9.5, both of them. I'm gonna leave them alone. The next one is Angel Food Cake, and I'll do it next week. It's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have some cleaning to do. And no, I'm not filming that because I can't edit full videos. So Comment down below, let me know how do you like my color choice. It's a little bit different, right? I said I was going to do a stash buster. I'm using all of the fabrics that I have left over, and I'm doing colors of the rainbow. So we'll see how it comes out at the end. I don't know if she has sashing in between. We'll see. Okay, I'm excited. I love Pat Sloan. Don't forget to go down below in the description box if you want to do this quilt along with me, this mystery quilt along. Go to Pat Sloan's website. Click on Sweet Dreams and you can find all the blocks that we are doing so far, including these 2 and 2 more because I'm behind. And you can download the instructions on how to do it. It's free, and whether you feel confident about your block or not, please upload it on her website on the page so that everybody can see your work. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.